The main delivery system for a spinner rig is a bottom bouncer or a three-way system. But today we're fishing a finesse spinner rig around weed beds. The rig is pretty simple. A 1/8 ounce bullet sinker, a bead, then a barrel swivel that is attached to a 14-inch VMC Revolution hex spinner rig. These rigs have a unique clevis system that allows you to change blades without retying. Gold is the color of the day, but that can change with light conditions, wind, or even water clarity. We're just making a long cast, then moving slowly. As with any presentation, speed is critical. Tom is back trolling at about 1.4 miles an hour to keep the rig skipping over and around the top of the weeds. This rig, by the way, is amazingly snag resistant.
Well, you've been a guide all your life out here, and you see times out here that you kind of scratch your head. You think we know a lot about fishing, and then you get somebody like the lady you were talking about the other day, fish on, fish off, but she was spanking them. She had it all figured out that day after fishing with you so many times that you said to her, she was catching fish, out fishing her husband, and she was doing something slightly different. Color was part of it, and she lit up the day. Anybody coming out with you on a guide trip to Winnie that would get a fish like that's they're gonna be a happy camper for the day.
And we want happy people.
Yep, well, you guides
There
want
she
happy
is.
people. Yep.
Ooh.
Here, come here, come here.
Watch your net. There she is.
This is a fun trip. It's been a long time since I guided. I'm kind of getting back to my roots. I'm counting. You know, I can't keep. He's beating me like a Salvation Army drum with these fish. I'm telling you, and this is a nice one. This is a nice one. You know, Winnie has got such a strong population of fish. Now we got a slot on here. You said I think it was 17 to 23.
18 to 23.
18 to 23, and there's a lot of fish. This is a nice fish, and I'm gonna get her back real quick. We don't want to. Oh boy, that's a nice eater. You know, that's a real big eater. Too big of an eater. She gets going back. Ooh, nice one, bud. Nice fish, nice fish. Tom, this is a lot like work, bro. Well, you see this one, folks. This is another, I mean, this is getting to be ridiculous. It's ridiculously good. You're gonna have to untangle this one.
That's
I
no
got a
problem.
little bit, look at the size of this one, folks. Whoa, hold still, fish. Hang on, I wanna show you. You're gonna be a starfish, huh? Look at that. You know, we came out, I told you earlier at the beginning of this show, I said, I can't wait to I've been looking forward to getting with Tom out here on Winnie. We've been talking about it for a long time, you know, to make something happen. You know, we ran through a couple different presentations. We went from the pulling plugs, you know, with the new baits from Rapala, and we caught some nice fish on it, and then we did some jigging, and then we got into the mainstay here, spinnering, which on this lake this time of the year is unbelievable. You know, while he's moving down slow, you'll probably notice we're both using spinning rods for what I would term somewhat of a finesse bite with these with the spinners, light line spinners like this, and we're both using Daiwa Fuegos, which is a honey of a reel for this. Not to mention, it's incredibly priced right. And I mean, for walleye fishing, we're both using 20s, and it's a sweet rig. I'm using the St. Croix 610 medium action elite rod matched up with it. And I'm pulling 10-pound test mono on mine. And a real simple combination, and quite deadly. A lot of people would be pulling, I know, and spinners like to use bait casting. But this, you know, light line in like this, I think we're doing really good with the spinning rods. I like it, and it's fun.
I like that pulsation of the rod with a walleye. And they learn at a very young age, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me get a little sucker up here.
Come here, girl.
Oh, yeah. Come here, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, Thomas, this day was everything that I expected it to be. You know, I was just thinking while you were fighting in this fish, that for the last 4 hours or so, you know, every pass we've made, we've caught like 2 walleyes, and you've been spanking them one after the other. But I mean, every pass we made, back and forth, or back and forth with that spinner. And it's been walleye after walleye after walleye after walleye.